Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. So in the last part, we met up with Natty, and she told us that she wants to help our cause and help us fight. Sorry if you can hear my dog, by the way, in the background. He's eating. But, and help us fight, basically, the bad guys. So, we didn't tell her too much. We haven't worked with her as much as we've worked with Sebastian right now. We probably trust Sebastian more just because, we've gotten into a little bit of trouble with him and he's covered for us. But we also trust Natty, and like I said before, we're gonna need friends, so we gotta start trusting someone. We have a few quests to do, so while we wait for Professor Fig to come back, we have to do some things, because right now, if you guys remember, he is in England. He is not here. We do have to go to class to Herbology for the first time, so that's what I want to get done in this episode. But first, since we're all the way over here, we're gonna go try to help this stranger while we can. And really quick, also, like, completely side note, I just really quick changed her robes. I didn't realize had unlocked this in one of the past episodes.
This way. Think.
Oh, right. But yeah, so this was a better for our stats. So this is the one I'm using.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
All right, let's go.
Come in, mate, right now! Plan to make quick work of you.
Well.
All right. Whoa.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Well, that's nice. That was a nice thing to say, Jess. Not really. I also didn't realize I should have equipped the right spells. I wanted Expelliarmus instead of Lumos, and so I did not mean to hit... I meant to hit 4, my key bindings, but for Expelliarmus, not Lumos. So we'll have to fix that here in a minute. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
How embarrassing. I'm not done with you.
Little brat.
Where's the last one at? There we go. It's best to pick like one target and focus on that and just try dodging the others, I think.
I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
All right, let's go help or talk to her. Really? Well, actually, is there anything for us to collect? Well, there's this over here, which maybe she'll tell us about. Oh, wait. Sorry, I love collecting stuff. Okay, now we can go talk to her.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
I've seen
believe
those. We saw them in the last
He created
episode.
them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Please do. Let us know.
No one has yet managed to figure out
Oh.
how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
All right, let's go see if Mallowsweet is exactly what we need to unlock these. If so, that'll be awesome,
This
and we'll know
trunk.
how to do it.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the
Okay, we got
Mallowsweet.
5.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
I do.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Merlin's...
The flames make the pyre sink.
I am curious.
Incendio.
Okay, sorry, I didn't let her finish, but I figured we had to light these on fire. Completed Merlin trials. Okay. Oh my.
Yes, how beautiful. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
This is still on fire over here? Oh, okay, it goes down. All right, let's talk to her again.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet,
Okay, so we should grab
which you
that.
can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
We should always keep some on hand, so I think next time we go
And
to
do be
Hogsmeade.
careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
You do that. Let's actually, let's go to Hogsmeade really quick, because we only have 2 health potions anyway. I know we go there all the time, but let's go try to get some potions, see if he replenished his wares, and try to find that Mallowsweet leaf. I was, a side note, completely side note, I was listening back and editing like part 2 of this, and I was like cringing at myself because I sounded so excited, and I am excited for this game, but I was like, dang, I sound like really excited.
Here, should you need any? What can I
So
do
sorry if
for
I
you
don't sound
today?
as excited still. I'm just like, I don't know if people are gonna want to hear me scream every 5 seconds about this game, about how good it is, so. Let's see. I don't see any Mallowsweet. Okay, I don't see any here. I wonder if
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
farewell. Oh, wait, what was that? There was something in the background. Hold on, go back.
Revelia.
There we go. It was a field guide. But I was gonna say, let's look at the map and see if there's any other stores with ingredients or anything. The magic need supplier, fresh produce, seeds, and fertilizer. That's not gonna be it. Okay, so it doesn't look like he has it, any health or anything, and none of the... They said we could get it in Hogsmeade, but maybe he just has to refresh his stuff. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and look at our quests. So we need to attend Herbology class. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go to Hogwarts. And we'll fast travel to the Central Hall. Perfect. I think it's nighttime. I don't think it's daytime. So we might have to wait a little bit to go to class, but let's try. This is so cool, Herbology over here. This is the door to it.
Revelio.
Ooh, there's something up there. Hold on.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Okay, let's wait here. This is our side quest that we've already completed. Wait a second. Have we completed this one? This is not the side quest we've completed. This is something completely separate, so I don't want to start something new. We have a side mission that we've already done, and I thought that's what it was. But let's go to class first. Alright, our first day at Herbology. Let's see what kind of ruckus we can come into this time. What kind of a mess we can make of such a simple class. I wonder who we'll meet this time.
Hecate is an enigma. I think she used to work for the ministry.
Revelio.
Field guide page. Situated at the center of Hogwarts, of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep as reaching and convoluted as a school's dungeons.
What are you up to?
Let's just go down here a little bit and explore.
Hello there.
My family loves those.
Revelio.
How in the world do you get inside there? What is down here? See, I get sidetracked because I want to explore, but like, you have to explore, you know? I don't know how to open those eyeball chests up yet. That's why I didn't. I think you have to be invisible is gonna be my guess. Like, invisible. There's Sebastian.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
I think we've seen her as well already.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose
Is
in
she
our
handing out
garden.
garlic? She is.
We do look forward to growing together.
That was sweet of her. Newest rose in the garden.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
I think I'm gonna love
Now
this.
then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Are we putting garlic in our ears?
Now,
Oh, those are-
everyone, rip their mandrake
those
by the
can't be.
tendrils and give it
That has
a
to be
firm
earmuffs.
tug.
Or things that you put in your... Yeah, that can't be garlic in your ear. Anyway, let's pull this out. Yeah, that sucked. That was so loud.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Of course ours was.
Now
Of course
for
ours
our
did,
next
ours did the
task,
damage.
We'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Ooh, is this where we get to learn? Okay, I think this is where we get to learn, and maybe you get the...
hippogriffs like knotgrass.
And maybe get to use the rumor requirement? I don't know, but this is exciting. Let's go.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay, so it sounds like we're gonna have to
Let's
come back to
see,
check
how
this
to
and
balance
harvest
my
this every once in a
starfish
while.
arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Oh, mallow sweet leaves.
Revelio.
Those are ours now. Dittany leaves, okay. So let's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh.
As you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
We haven't been there yet to potions, and I'm so excited. I keep saying this. I'm excited for every class, and honestly, it feels like they make it feel so immersive. You're there, and the only way that I can really describe it is it's perfect and magical so far. I love it. It's everything I hoped of, everything that we saw in the trailers they've promised on and received that they promised has been received so far and executed really well. I would have much rather waited 6 years like we did for this game to come out and be, so far what I've experienced, perfect, rather than have it rushed, incomplete, and a headache. Like, they did this game so well. It's amazing so far. I just had to say that.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Okay, that's all we have to do. Right here we have dittany seeds. The leaves of this medical herb, like she's just said, are used in the Wiggenweld potion. So this is for healing potions. Okay, it actually has like a real life timer, which I guess is better than waiting in game for like X amount of time. So we have 10 minutes before we can do anything with it.
Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
What?
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
Oh, that's nice.
Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Sounds like it. They're named chomping cabbage. So, okay, let's go ahead and we get to meet the...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
Oh.
I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Okay. I forgot what I was saying, so it doesn't
Nice
matter.
work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Avenger Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
There's so much to collect.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Okay. This orange reddish like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. So we saw those earlier and I was like, what the heck are these? Tap. Okay. Hold tab and tap to open the tool wheel to assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Okay, so this is the first time we're seeing this. Then tap tab to use your assigned tools. What else was here? Nothing. Okay, so this is them teaching us how to use it. So
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
I probably could have only thrown one.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
He's
You
not
can't
wrong.
be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah, after I just
Take your
stole
time.
all of
I'll
them.
see you back in class.
Revelio.
Okay, it looks like they just kind of disappear when they're done doing their thing. Ooh. What's this? Oh, it's a locked door. Dang it! I want to learn Alohomora so bad so I can unlock those things. They're just like teasing it.
Revelio.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I'm interested in learning more, so I'll say
Magical
this one.
plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
So, I wonder if herbology and potions, maybe. I was gonna say, I wonder if herbology and kind of potions are gonna be less common than charms and defense against the dark arts or in flying or something, because like less common, they happen less frequently, because once we're introduced to it, like I mean, I don't know, does she unlock more plants for us? Like, can we not buy them until she tells us to? I don't know. Just some thoughts I just had. So, let's see what's next. I want to see our gear, because I think we got some new stuff. We did. We got a new outfit. Let's look at it. Higher defense, so you know I'm equipping it. And it looks fine on, so I'm leaving it there. And then let's go to our map. So, I'm sorry, not our map. Our quests. So now, exactly what we need is our potion class next. Which is fine. We're gonna go there. Not a problem. But I want to turn in the side mission. It's all done. We just have to return to Duncan. We did that in the last episode. So it was split up kind of weird, but really what that was is we found, we went and found this hidden section to Herbology. And in there was an old dangerous plant that we took a clipping of and are going to return to him because his fellow students are calling him a coward. So he said that he was brave and snuck in there and killed one of those plants. But really, we did it. Or we didn't kill it, but we did it for him, basically. So we're going to go return the clipping to him so he can take our work and call it his. Essentially. Let's get going.
Have you found
right
anything
here.
to prove my bravery yet?
Yes, I did.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Why would I keep it? I didn't realize that was an option. I'm gonna give it to him.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
He was getting picked on, so we helped him. When you see bad
Thank you
things,
for
do
all
good.
of your help. No more
When you see something
Puffskein
bad,
Dunkin
stand
for
up
me.
and say something. Okay, now we can go to potions class. So I just want to knock all of these things out. We are moving and grooving. I don't know why I said that. I want to, since we haven't been to potions class yet, what I'm actually going to do is untrack this quest and we're going to find it ourselves and discover some maybe hidden goodies along the way, hopefully.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the whole thing.
I'd wager Ravenhill Tower has some of the best views in the castle. Some of your hidden flies right past the
Wouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the
Revelio.
incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely
That's the last
incompetent,
time I have a
which he
potion idea
is.
that I don't write down.
Alright, it's really interesting listening to the students talk, but I think this is the way that... Oh yeah, this looks like it's the way.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
I'm gonna go this way, because exploration. Let's do it.
Revelio.
We need to unlock that. Okay. Let's keep going. Seriously love this. Hope you don't mind us just taking this stuff. No one seems to care. Memorandum. Date 31st of December 1875. From Auror Office. Subject. Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks. I think I said that right. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more oars to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Okay, so I think this is to our, this might be to our potions teacher, I'm thinking. Like this letter. And I love how they tied in that same shop, because that's what they used in the movies as like a, oh no, bad things are happening here type of thing. So that's exciting that they tied it all together again. I love that they have things like that mixed in. So let's go back out here. Is there anything? There is some stuff. So let's just collect some stuff around really quick before we start the class. Because you know I got to. You know I have to. Okay. Let's start class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Perfect.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Wow, he looks like he's hurt. And he's kind of intimidating like Snape, but not nearly as intimidating as Snape is, so.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I like that everything's so interactive.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
What is that?
Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okay. So we need to collect those items from his office, it looks
My
like.
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Why does a Weasley want to know? Yeah, I'm just gonna say you heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Oh god.
You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
He wants me to steal it?
That's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't think I'm gonna steal for him. I don't know how rare this feather is, but I haven't come across any yet, so.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Decisions. I mean, you know, Harry did steal from Snape. A couple times when they were making their potions and stuff. Okay, let's get him his feather.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be...
Revelio.
Alright, let's
Your
go
potion
back.
station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion.
He's doing it
and I'll
here.
tell you
I'm
when
totally
this
gonna get in trouble.
concoction's finished.
I'm totally gonna get in trouble. He's doing it in class.
Proficiency in potions are two things
Potion
that cannot
station
be rushed.
unlocked.
Have patience and be thorough.
Okay, we can make a potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. Okay, let's make one. It only takes a few seconds, so that's not bad. Okay, let's take it. And since we're here, let's just brew another one because we can.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oops, we're so in trouble. Let's collect this. Thanks. Okay, I probably shouldn't have gotten him it. It didn't even work.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm gonna apologize. Yeah, we got caught.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Thank God.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology.
Okay.
The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
All right. Well, thank you for the advice, sir. I think what we're
I
gonna.
think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I think what we're gonna do is leave this part here. Now that we've had a few classes and learned a little bit, because I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna start to get some more information here soon in a minute. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon in the next part. Bye.
When you feel like falling, I'll be there.